welcome back to my channel. My name is Bianca. Here on my channel I do reviews. I'll talk a little bit about this and a little bit about that. So if that sounds like something you're into, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Alright, so I set out to do a little mission, a little experiment. I had seen a video a while back saying, hey, like, why don't you make your shorts? This is why you need to make shorts to grow your channel. So it caught my attention. I watched it and I was like, hey, I like making content. I have a YouTube channel. Why not doing the shorts? And I know the shorts have been around for a while, but I personally didn't watch them before then until recently this year. And I think after, a couple months, like, YouTube shorts have really taken off. And on this video, I was reading the comments as well, how other smaller channels have said, yeah, like, I've been uploading more shorts and my channel has been growing. So I was like, let me try this.
Sure. Where do you go?
So on October 10th, I decided that I was gonna upload a short every single day. And even on some days, I even did more than one. I also filmed clips along the way, just seeing my progress, how I was feeling. And for the little clips that I filmed, I'm gonna have you guys watch them and then kind of just explain my thought process through it. There was 2 days specifically where I didn't film, but I believe I'll talk about that in one of the shorts. And I'll let you guys know at the end, like, did my channel really grow? Do I have more subscribers? And if you've been following along to my channel, I think you already know the answer to that. But let's go ahead and get right into it. I've had this YouTube channel since 2019, but 2019, 2020, I uploaded a few videos. There are a couple of vlogs. They're really bad. I mean, they're still up on my channel if you guys want to check them out. But no editing, very basic and simple. And then it was 2021 where I really got into it, where I was uploading once a month. And then 2022, I've been trying to upload as much as I can, still trying to figure out like my niche and really what I really want to do. And I started off this YouTube channel as a weight loss, but there's only so much weight loss content that I can make and talk about. I feel like I've already said all that I've needed to say. I still do weigh-ins every now and then, but pretty much everything I've wanted to say I've already said. And I'm not a professional. And for my weight loss, I looked at it the point of view of someone who was recovering from, their eating disorder and trying to fix a relationship with food. And I feel like I'm in a good place now where, I said what all I needed to say, but there's still things that I need to say about other things. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? And when I first started doing the shorts, I was doing still like what I eat in a day, what I do in a day, still kind of my vloggy type stuff. But I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna give this my all, if I always talk about that I do a little bit of this and I do a little bit of that, I'm gonna do that with my shorts too. I know my channel is unique in a way that I just don't do one thing, and maybe that's also like my downfall for my channel. I'm just interested in so many things that I just can't stick to one thing. And so that's why, when I do my intros, I always say that I did a little bit of this and a little bit of that, because that's just how I want to do things. So I thought, why not do that with my shorts? And lately I've been seeing point of view shorts. If you don't know what a point of view is, pretty much a point of view. And so when you're watching the video, your point of view of the character, or you're just like watching, or you're like the opposite person they're talking to. Pretty much that's the gist of point of views. And for me, I've always loved being creative, thinking outside the box, doing things. When I was younger, I've always wanted to be like an actor. I've always wanted to be a singer. However, I don't have really much experience in any of those, because growing up, I wasn't really pushed to do like those artistic things. I was more like, work on my academics, study hard so that way I can get to a good college, a good school, and have a good profession. Breaking news, I didn't do any of those things. I did go to college, but I ended up dropping out. And then I just ended up going to a trade school just to do dental assisting. And now as an adult, you're never too late to follow your dreams. So I thought, heck, why not just do what I want to? I might not be the best at it, or might not have the greatest experience with it, but I mean, I'm gonna give it my all, because like, what do I have to lose? And so I started doing more point of views. So I even bought props, like Oscar bought me more lights. Like when I put my mind on that I wanted to do these shorts, I wanted to give it my all. And so with that being said, let's look at some of the clips that I filmed throughout this journey. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier in this video, I am doing a 30-day experiment, a whole month type thing where I'm going to be uploading a short every day. And so far, I kind of have noticed a difference. So when I started off doing all this, I only had 289 subscribers, 288, and I was kind of stuck at that for a while. And this is only day 3 of it. So now, yeah, I finally am over 300. It has been a little bit difficult because there are certain times of the day I've noticed where the shorts get more views than other times. So I'm just kind of playing around with like the time and when's the best time of day. Also, what's a little bit hard about uploading a short every day is that right now I'm just doing what I eat in a day, because those are typically easier for me to do, or like, you know, what I do in a day, because I think those are kind of interesting as well. But I have to be like a little bit more creative to wanting to upload every day. So like I'm experimenting with like different like formats and different type of videos and see which ones do the best for me. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. All right, so you guys just watched that first video. I pretty much just restated what I said earlier throughout this video about how, you know, I'm just trying this out, see if I can grow my subscriber growth. And as y'all saw, on the first 3 days that I already uploaded, I already passed the 300 mark, which was fantastic because I was stuck at the 280s for the longest time. What I did want to talk about was the whole time thing. Now, I thought there was a better time to upload, but when I was doing this experiment, the longer I kept doing it, I realized it didn't matter what time I uploaded it. Like, it really didn't. Some of my videos have thousands of views. I have one video that has around 200,000 now at this point. But like, I uploaded them all those randomly. Like, I didn't say like, okay, I'm just gonna upload in the mornings or I'm just gonna upload in the afternoons. Like, no, I just did it when I could. So in my opinion, I don't think there's a certain day that you need to upload shorts or a certain time. I think some videos are just gonna be hit and miss, and then some videos are just gonna be big. I mean, that's just, that's how I just see it from that perspective. Let's go to the next clip. And I haven't missed a day except for yesterday. I did miss a day because it was a long day at work and I was filming videos at night. I got some bad news about my grandma, so I just been really focusing on that. But I thought I was gonna be honest, you know, and just share that I did miss a day, but I'll get back on it. And my goal was to upload one short once a day. It was just really hard to do short, especially when I'm still working and then having to come home. It's just an excuse. I'm sorry. The other day, however, my grandma has passed, as I mentioned in one of my longer format videos and one of my shorts. And to be honest, like, I've been able to upload now because I've had pre-recorded videos, but that day she passed, which was a Friday, I just spent the whole day just being in bed and being sad and letting myself grieve and letting myself feel those emotions. So I'm just gonna keep on trucking, but like today I'm having a lot of like a mental block because there's so many emotions I'm going through right now, so many things that I'm dealing with, and I don't know. It's just one of those days where I feel so unmotivated, but I know I have to do it because I'm almost there being done. And so yeah, that's just the update for now. So for those last 2 videos, I just ended up putting them together because they were shorter. And yeah, on October 28th, my grandma had passed away. So it's been at least about 2 weeks now since her passing. And honestly, like, it still has been kind of hard. A piece of me is missing. And I talked on my last anime review a little bit about it. And I'll just talk a little bit about it now. My grandma, she was a very special, important person in my life. Growing up, she was one of the few people who had showed me a lot of love growing up, and I always felt safe and comfort around her. When I do my next weigh-in, I'll talk a little bit about more how I've been doing mentally. And all I can do is just take it day by day. You know, that's what my mom tells me, that's what my family tells me, and so we're in this together, and I'm just taking it day by day. And however, though, during those first days that she was gone, it really was rough finding the motivation to do those videos, to keep on moving along. I was almost done with my challenge, so I might as well, you know, just keep on trucking, just keep on doing it. Let's watch the final clip. I now have 800 subscribers, which is kind of a weird feeling, only because I know a lot of people have subscribed because they like my shorts, and I also feel like more people are watching my longer format videos, so I think they're liking those more too, because now when I upload, like, you know, the longer videos, I get more views than I typically would. So I don't know, I just feel like I'm in a really weird space. Technically, I only have one video that's hit 100,000 views, which is like crazy to me, and it was following like one of the trendy songs. So I'm trying to do trending songs because, you know, for this experiment, I'm trying to give it the most that I can. But I also reached like a point as well where I like doing certain shorts more than others. So once I'm done with this experiment, I'm not going to be uploading daily like I was, or besides those 2 days that I missed. But it's just interesting like how some people get more attention than others, if they look a certain way, if you know what I mean. And like, I'm not mad about that because I'm happy with myself, but it's just interesting to see how some people can do the same trends, but then others get more popular. And I think because I know why, because like, let's be real, pretty privilege. As I mentioned, I want to give this experiment my all, so I'm trying to do as much trendy stuff as I want to. But for me, when I started doing YouTube, started doing all this, for me, of course I want to be big. Like, I think anyone who makes videos wants to make it big, wants to make money off of it. But for me, it's much more than that. Like, I want to relate to other people. I want people to look at my content and be like, yeah, like, she's different, she's a little bit weird, but she can do it too. And that's kind of like the whole thing I want to do. And eventually, like, I want to help people. Like, that's what I've always wanted to do. Yes, I want to be big, but to be big, I gotta do trendy things. But I don't want to do trendy things. I want to do the things that I want to do. So yeah, it's just a very weird spot that I'm in right now. But yeah, these are just my thoughts. I'll catch you guys soon. So as you guys saw, I did end up reaching 800 subscribers. Actually, let me tell you guys how much total subscribers I've gained within these past 30 days. I was able to gain 573 subscribers. And that's pretty neat to see, like, how the power of shorts can really help a channel grow. Since I've reached the 800 subscribers, I was able to open the community tab feature. My longer format videos, they're definitely getting a lot more clicks now. Like before, my average when I first uploaded would be between like 15 to 23, but now it goes past that. So that was really nice too, like to see that grow as well. And I am no dummy, I have eyes, and I can see that I am not your conventionally attractive person, which is okay. This is not me trying to fish for compliments or anything. I'm average, and that's okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with being average. We need average people in the world. We need all kinds of people in the world. That's just how things are. However, though, when you don't fit like the societal beauty standards, people can be definitely a little bit more harsh on you. Which is fine. I knew, you know, coming into this public space of YouTube, that people are gonna have something negative to say, which is fine. Not everyone's gonna like you, not everyone's gonna like the content, especially with point of views. I know a lot of people find those cringy and stuff. Sometimes it is discouraging though to see, you know, you follow certain trends because, as I stated, I wanted to give this experiment my all. So eventually I did end up trying to do the trends, but it's just a little bit discouraging at times to see that, you know, you give it your all. Like, you know, I have a new background, I got my props, that you give it your all, and then someone, you know, who's more attractive does the same thing but with less effort, they get more recognition. Which, you know, fair game, that is life, fair is what you pay on a bus. So, you know, that just means sometimes you gotta work a little bit harder, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. It's just interesting to see though how people like to dispute, oh, pretty privilege isn't a thing, it doesn't exist. But no sirs, it definitely does exist. There is a thing as pretty privilege. However, though, for one of my videos, I mentioned I had one video that had 100,000 views. Now it's up to 200,000. And I believe the only reason this video became popular as it did, because on one of the words I spelled right wrong. I spelled it R-I-T. Because when I was editing, when I spelled out the full word, for some reason it'll get cut off where I wanted to put the text. Hindsight, I could have just split up the text blocks, you know, just done 2 different ones, but you know, I just wanted all in that one text block. And so whenever I wrote out the whole word right, it would cut it off. So I just spelled it R-I-T-E. I even left a pinned comment in the comments saying, hey, I spelled this on purpose because at first I didn't think it was going to be a big deal, you know. So I uploaded it and I had like a fluctuation of comments saying, hey, you spelled this word wrong. Some of them are rude, some of them are nice. But you know, I just thought it was so funny that that's what people focused on. So after that, I had made a pinned comment. And then now, still to this day, I still get comments saying that I spelled it wrong. Which I know damn well they see my pinned comments saying, hey, I know I spelled it wrong. I did it on purpose. But I am not mad about it. Maybe like I'll even start doing that on purpose, because honestly I believe like the reason that video is getting pushed so much is because so many people commented that I spelled the word wrong, and that's just hilarious to me. And as you guys saw in the clip, I mentioned that I've come into this situation where it feels good, you know, when a video goes more popular, but when you have to follow the trends, when I first said in the beginning of this video is that I'm someone who I want to do videos that I want to watch, and they're not going to be all trendy, and sometimes they're going to be weird. And now, since I'm done with the experiment, I'm gonna just keep doing the point of views because I really enjoy those. If you have a YouTube channel, you should definitely take advantage of the shorts. But if they're not for you, then they're not for you. I understand that as well. But it definitely can help your channel grow more. And it's just another great way of expressing yourself. And doing this experiment has really shown me that, yeah, there are people out there who like what you like. Growing up, not to like give you guys a sad story again or anything, but growing up I was bullied quite a bit. Because I was always like the black sheep. I was always weird and different, and so I heard all those things growing up. So to know now that all that weird stuff that I'm into, that I like, people like it too. And so it's just nice to be able to build a community around that, because hey, at the end of the day, not everyone's gonna like you, but it's still nice to know that there's still people that you can relate to and they can relate to me, and it's just a really cool feeling. And that's the end of my video. Thank you guys so much for watching till the end. If you liked this video, please give it a like. If you didn't like it, let me know down in the comments why you didn't. Maybe we can have a little discussion about it. And also, if you have to subscribe, it is okay. I understand. You gotta fill me out. You gotta check me out. You gotta know what I'm about. So that's fine. Once you're done with this video, go ahead and check out the rest of my videos, because you might be surprised and find something that you like. And alright guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye!
I've been wondering where you lay up.